Welcome back. All right, so I am going to be working on processing vinyl records today. Now, the number one thing that I have done prior to coming down here was I washed my hands in Dawn soap. Anything to help get any oils on my hands off. Um, I know it can affect the vinyl itself. When I pull them out, I try to grab them by the sleeve as much as possible. So I see this one has some prior fingerprints on it. Very minor scuffs and scratches. Now, I know there's some things that you can get that help clean off the vinyl. I do not have those things. And I try to handle by the edges as much as possible. So yes, that's all I'm seeing here is fingerprints, and I'm probably not handling this as well as I can be. I do my best at what I do here. Okay. So all right. So what I'm finding, this particular record, pre-owned, looks like it's changed since I first went over this one. I think I had priced it a little bit higher, but I never got around to actually listing. So I'm seeing the last sold on this one was $8.95 free shipping. And let's see, then the next one was $9.49 and $3.65. I'm thinking they're using media to ship these, which not supposed to do that, but most often I find that these are under a pound. And I will try to ship them first class. So I do not, I try not to run into that problem, and I run it calculated. All my shipping is calculated shipping. And so far I've been having pretty good luck with that. So yeah, the shipping prices on this. So, and then there's some other ones oh, that was the United Kingdom. Okay. So $5, $19 pre-owned. So, yeah, I'm going to have to look into it a little more. Why did some go a little higher than others? The $19 one looks like it was pre-owned and open, but it still had the plastic around it. So the outer cover was likely in a lot better condition. But it still has the price tag on it and a store sticker. So I'll have to take all that into account before I price mine out. So there is the issue of fingerprints on it. My cover here is in pretty good condition, though. It has, a little rubbing on the ends and things like that. So you're going to think about all the different things when pricing these out. And I'm not definitely by no means an expert of vinyl. I just, watch what others are doing and I do the best I can. Okay, so this one, all right, Waylon and Willie. This one, looks like I priced this one out and I was getting $10 plus shipping. So that's probably where I'm going to go with this one. And let's see, how is the condition here? Looks like the cover is pretty good for pre-owned. And I'm looking, I'm not even seeing fingerprints on the record. Like I said, I try not to handle it if I do not have to. I will handle it one more time when I take it out for the pictures. Try to holding it by the edges as much as possible, not anywhere where the grooves are, which is, it can be tricky. But the other thing that I do on these is I do have new sleeves. So if the sleeve on the inside, the inner sleeve, is in very bad condition, I will either replace or send a new sleeve with it and leave that up to the customer whether they want to replace it, unless it is either this inner sleeve is missing or in atrocious condition. Then I'll send one of my new sleeves along with it. But for the most part, I just send it along with the record and let the customer decide if they want to use the new sleeve or not. So just a little bit of an added thing, customer service type thing that I do. So, okay, so I got 2 records now for listing, and this one, Bryan Adams. All right, looks like I priced this one at $9.99 as well. And all right, just looking at the edge here, I'm seeing no real fingerprints, and I think that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna price it at $10 plus shipping. Okay, next one, Lionel Richie. I've already priced it. Again, $9.99 plus shipping. Now this one has an inner portion. Now, it appears that this has a signature, but I do believe this is part of the way the record is. I think I found some other ones that had the exact same one in it. And the signature looks identical to those. So this does not appear to be one that was a live signature. I think this is just the way the record is. One way I do that is I put it in the light, and normally when you're looking at it, if it's a live signature, it's going to, I almost want to say fluoresce from the marker. In this one, let me see what happens. And this may amount to nothing, but yeah, I didn't think so. But sometimes you can tell when you're looking at it and you put it in different angles in the light, whether it could be a live one or not, a live signature. So, and plus the way they have the writing on top here. I mean, it looks like the same type of writing inside. They just made this look like it was signed, but I do not believe it is. Okay. Again, cover in really good condition. I do this for comic books and vinyls. I believe I put a statement on there that it is not professionally graded. You know, and it's just by what I'm seeing for condition wise. And I try to mention, you know, if there's a little bit of a rubbing on the ends or the corners, or a corner might be curling, this one is not. Or if there's a smudge of some sort, like that Saxon record I sold, that had a piece of tape on it, I believe from a tag sale sticker, not from when I picked it up. I picked that up off of, I think these I got from my mother-in-law. She had a whole stack of them, and they weren't doing anything with them. So these I got there. It's probably why they're in such good condition, because they were just sitting on a shelf for who knows how many years. Okay, so this one I know has a little bit of value. Cyndi Lauper. And it definitely has some condition issues here. On this side, it looks like this might go through. And This one does not have a sleeve. The grooves look like they're in pretty good condition, but there are fingerprints, there are minor scratches. So taking all of that into account, and the fact that I'm probably going to have to put, list this one with a new inner sleeve. And this one, I researched it at $14.99 plus shipping, based on what I'm seeing for condition here. Okay. All right. Now this one surprised me a little bit. Sometimes the country ones can do pretty well. Oh, excuse me. This one, I priced out at $19.99 plus shipping. But yeah, Waylon Jennings. Okay, sleeve looks good on the inside. The vinyl grooves look good. And you can see where it probably wasn't stored for a while in the best of ways, because you can almost see the outline of the record. It usually means that they were actually being stored flat like this. And from what I understand, and this is why when I do list them, I make sure that they are standing upright, that they're not compressed onto themselves. So once I have them, they are actually standing right straight up. I think you've probably seen, if you see my prior videos, when I'm pulling vinyl, I have them lined up on a shelf. All right, so that one I had priced at $19.99 plus shipping. And here's another Waylon. I always had trouble with that. Ugh, I probably shouldn't be using Post-its on these, but they aren't leaving any marks or anything. So this one, I priced this one at $12.99 plus shipping. And okay, I'm looking in there. I'm seeing a little bit of dust on the edge. I don't see any fingerprints, and I'm not seeing any real big scratches. I think originally I was considering taking all of the Waylon records and just putting them in one lot. But then I saw there was a little bit of value of selling them individually. So I decided to just do that. Now this one is, let's see, Porter and Dolly. And their plastic is still on here for the most part, but there is a section, a corner, where the plastic was torn away. This one I had priced at $9.99 plus shipping. It still has like an old, maybe a record store sticker on it, but that's on the plastic. And let's see, this plastic here is folded up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, only about $10. And I think, and I wouldn't go any lower than that on these. I'm trying to focus a little higher than that on my sell levels. But these I did have, and I wanted to get them listed to see how they would do. And I think if I get $9.99 plus shipping, I think I'll be doing pretty good on these, since I did get them for nothing. So, okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't look at the... Yep, another one, no fingerprints. It seems like all the country ones that don't have fingerprints or a lot of scratches. I don't think they were played very much. All right, now this one, she had a bunch of Barbra Streisand, but most of them weren't worth much. This one, I think at the time that I was looking at it, it had some value, so I would put this at $9.99 plus shipping. And the vinyl on the inside looks really good, but it does appear it needs an inner sleeve, because it doesn't look like there's one in there. And that's the other thing. If there's no inner sleeve, you got to make very certain that you don't shift it around too much because you could scratch it on the inside and don't want to do that. All right, so this one I think, yeah, this one has never been opened. This is a sealed one. So Radio is Alive and Well. And I think it's like a compilation, like a year in review. Yeah, let's see. Lou Rawls, Time Magazine, Ready, Geno's. Yeah, a lot of different people on this one. So, and being the fact that it's never been opened, it's still sealed, the original seal. I priced this at $14.99, so that will definitely be going up. Yeah, so that's kind of how what my process is. It's not a very meticulous process for vinyl. I just sort of look at the condition, fairly closely. I try to take precautions and get the oils off of my hands. And when I can, I add the inner sleeve if I find it necessary, if it's missing, or if the one that's with it is in horrible condition. And I try to stay away from the lower amounts. Usually on vinyl, I will want to do at least $10 and up. Anything less than $10, and I will probably pull them and put them through my tag sales. Okay, I guess that's it for this one. Kind of a long one. And I will get this vinyl listed, and I'll move on to something else, and then maybe I'll do another video on processing whatever that may be. I'm not even sure yet. I don't have a bunch of things lined up at the moment. But I did want to get through these and get those listed. So, all right. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.